Shana Tova. I've had this piece of art in my house for years. It's a quote from Rabbi Hillel. I've had this piece of art in my house for years. It's a quote from Rabbi Hillel. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? I would like to take this time to go over what is currently happening at Road of Shalom and where we are headed. But first, join me in thanking our generous lead donors of this Kol Nidrei Appeal: Doug and Maureen Cohen, Bert and Nina Bernstein, and Brian and Debbie Taub. Doug and Maureen have pledged $20,000 to help give Rodef a much-needed facelift. Brian and Debbie have pledged $10,000 to help support the rabbi's search and salary, and Bert and Nina have given $10,000 in memory of their longtime friends, Albert and Judy Towell. Generous donors like these help Rodef thrive. These families truly exemplify, if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? The last 6 months have been challenging times for our community, and I want to restate Rodef's commitment to being here for everyone. We are proud that we had very little shutdown time. In addition to all services being available via Zoom, we have been doing drive-in Shabbat services since late May and indoor Saturday morning services since June. Friday night services will remain outside so we can offer in-person services for people who do not feel comfortable going inside yet. If you have not come to a Friday drive-in, you should. Rabbi Cantor Kornwasser leads it with tons of ruach. We have planned carefully to offer at least one in-person high holiday service for all who wanted to attend. Our smaller congregation size is the reason we are able to provide this option when many other synagogues are not. I hope everybody enjoyed their hand-delivered high holiday bags. Programming on Zoom has allowed us to remain engaged and involved with various member groups as well. Sisterhood hosted challah baking classes, movie nights, and an ice cream social. Men's Club is back under the leadership of Warren Harris and had its first event a few weeks ago with over 50 people logging into the Zoom. Rabbi Cantor Kornwasser is having monthly Rosh Chodesh programs and emceed his popular Monday night trivia game all summer long. From what I hear, my parents are the team to beat. Zach Falk is leading our 2030s group, which had its first event, a Zoom game night over Labor Day. And if you have any questions for the president, don't miss my Q&A session the fourth Monday of every month. I would like to thank Rabbi Cantor Kornwasser, Ken, Jennifer, Miguel, and Brian for their hard work in keeping the spirit, energy, and operations of Rodef going during this time. I would also like to thank Lloyd Stern and the entire board for all their hard work. As I'm sure you have heard, we have hired a new full-time education director, Josh Ackman. He had our first Sunday school program 2 weeks ago, and fun was had by all. We are hoping to offer in-person Sunday school classes after the holidays and keep Wednesday nights virtual to help kids and parents with their busy schedules. We have adopted a new curriculum called Shalom Learning, which will work both in classroom and virtually. Josh believes his goal is to bring joy and fun to our religious school, making a place kids want to go by their own choice, not just their parents. We have also hired a new youth director who we are sharing with Kol Nidrei. Macy Morse is already working to revitalize our Kadima and USY and is doing some joint programming with Kol Nidrei to help our youth make more Jewish friends. Jamie Fernandez, our education chair, is leading a strong committee, education committee that meets monthly to help support Macy and Josh. Financially, Ken Kahn, Michael Leeds, and Steve Habenstock worked extremely hard over the last 2 years to bring our finances in line. I am happy to report that we finished the 2019-2020 fiscal year with a $13,000 surplus. I've been on the Rhoda board for 9 years, and this is the first time that we have not closed with a deficit. We plan to continue the trend in the future to keep Rhoda strong and steady. In addition to generous contributions from you, a key component to our ongoing financial responsibility will be implementing a one clergy model moving forward, similar to most shuls our size. This change will be an adjustment, but it'll allow us to move forward as a strong, stable synagogue in the future. The Rabbi Search Committee, under the leadership of Carol Simon and Sarah Ingberg, is hard at work filling out our USCJ application. The search committee conducted 13 focus groups in July and August and had about 100 participants. If you have not had an opportunity to give your opinion, please reach out to them through the RODIF website. The search committee wants to hear from everyone. Candidate applications will start arriving in November, and Rabbi Cantor Cornwalsall will be one of those applicants. The search committee will screen all applicants and grant some Zoom interviews. Whether we are able to do in-person interviews is up in the air. Current logistical limitations may slow down our search, but it is not uncommon for the process to take 2 years. We are committed to getting the right person to lead RODIF moving forward. I hope all of you have noticed the fresh paint in the building. RODIF's facelift will include a much-needed remodel of the ladies' bathroom and a new look in the lobby. I would like to thank Doug and Maureen again for their support of these efforts, and Karen Zweibel for her design help. I am proud of RODIF's adaptive response to COVID-19. We have not let it slow us down. We want to be here for you, spiritually, intellectually, and socially, not only during these challenging times, but as our community becomes stronger. We have balanced our budget. We are improving our youth and young adult programs and education. We are tending to the look of our building. We have a warm and welcoming clergy in Rabbi Cantor Cornwalsall. Judy Cass, our membership chair, and I are reaching out to resigned members, and a handful have resigned. We will also reach out to our high members and thank them for their support. So now back to the opening quote from Rabbi Hillel. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? I used this quote for my graduation speech from Plant High School, and I thought it'd be a great quote to use for my first Kol Nidrei Appeal. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? This is especially true now. During the pandemic, everyone must decide what they feel comfortable doing and how they want to protect themselves and their family. Many people have lost jobs. Many are struggling with decisions about school attendance and then trying to make those decisions work for their families. Many miss seeing elderly family members. Others are dealing with mental health problems made worse by the stress and isolation of this pandemic. RODIF is here for you and to help you observe in any way that is comfortable to you. Rabbi Cantor is available for members who need counseling or guidance to tend to their spiritual or mental health. We understand if you had to step away from us in some way to focus on yourself and your family. People may feel very isolated and don't know how to reconnect with others. We can help. Hop onto one of our Zoom programs or come to Drive-In Shabbat and test the social waters. If I am only for myself, what am I? Although this is a time when you can easily focus on yourself and your family, I would strongly encourage you to reach out to others. You can set up regular calls or video sessions with friends and family. To reach out beyond your circle, consider joining our caring committee, membership committee, or simply volunteering in the office. Please contact us if you know of members in need whom we can support through any of our programs. Please seriously think about how you can support RODIF, either financially or by offering your time and talents. If you have not been hit hard financially by the pandemic, I would ask you to consider increasing your generous donation this year to help compensate with others who have less this season. If not now, when? Even though we have balanced our budget, we do have concerns about how the pandemic might affect us financially. More members may need to go on dues reduction. Without full high holiday services, some members have been slower in paying their 2020-2021 dues. ROTF needs your generous Kol Nidrei donations now. Please follow the magnanimous lead of our lead donors, the Cohens, Bernsteins, and Taubes. You should have received pledge cards in the mail and in your high holiday bags. You can mail the cards back, make a pledge directly on our website tomorrow, or call the office anytime. It is my honor to lead ROTF through this time of change. I truly love ROTF and believe we have a bright future. I want all of you to embrace the positive things we are doing and to help support us to the best of your ability. I wish everyone an easy fast and a happy new year. Actually, a good new year. Shana Tova.